Don't the people with the lawnmowers know I'm trying to make a vlog in here? So this is the view out my window. It's a lot less scenic than yours, Brenda. That's actually a frat house over there. We can see straight into their hallways, so I'll admit we kind of spy on them sometimes. So for our tour today, we're starting far away and moving back closer to my house. This is the Animal Science Building, and it's about a half-an-hour walk from where I live. And my favorite thing about it is actually there's a sign on the door that says no animals allowed. I think it's funny that this is the one place on campus where they actually have to point that out. This is a real quick sweep of the Ag Quad, because I'm in the School of Agriculture and Life Sciences. So this is where a lot of my classes are. And on the other side is Bailey Hall, which is like the concert hall, and then this nice little plaza. Then we've got the shiny new physical sciences building that they just built, so that's why it's still behind the construction fencing. It's attached to Baker Lab, which is where I'm heading for my Orgo class right now. This is a close-up of Baker. I spend way too much time in this building. And now we're going down this little path towards North Campus. Cornell is split into 3 campuses, a lot like how you explained yours, Muda, where we've got gorges. So North Campus is where all the freshmen live, and it's separated from Central by this lovely gorge and waterfall, and there's a footbridge over there. North Campus is up there, and that's where all the freshmen live, so I have no reason to go there. So we're gonna turn around, and now we're on the Arts Quad, which is a lot bigger than the Ag Quad. Usually there's people playing Frisbee, but today it was really quite windy and chilly and rainy out, so there's not many people around. Statue of Ezra Cornell, which I may or may not have climbed last year. Now I'm headed down towards the clock tower, and there's a couple libraries there. The building right there with the clock tower is where I showed you that library last week. And on the other side of the clock tower is Ho Plaza. And yes, that is a horrible name for a plaza. And pretty much all that ever happens here is people shove advertisements in your face, which is why I didn't really get good footage here. And this is the building where I'm headed to have lunch right now. It's rather dark in that building, so I couldn't film anything inside. But I did decide to eat lunch on the roof, which has a really great view of the entire valley, and down in that valley is the city of Ithaca. And you can kind of see some of the tops of the buildings from West Campus, which is where I'm headed next. West Campus is separated from Central by this giant hill that we call the Slope, and it is the bane of my existence. It's not so bad going down. Like, my friend Corinne is hopping down it now. I love how pretty all these buildings are. They're called the Gothics because they're really, really old. And I especially like this archway here because, like so many other things, it kind of makes me feel like I live at Hogwarts. And then on the other side is where the new houses are. And I live in Keaton House, which is all the way down on one side. But at least we have this pretty little garden that tells you where you are. And this is our house crest. I was going to take you guys down into the gorges, but because it's all rainy and muddy, that would be stupid and dangerous and I would die. So that concludes Susan's tour of Cornell. See you tomorrow, Scarlett.